Cicero, Oratio in Catilinam prima, episode 4. Quid proxima, quid superiorder nocte egeris, ubi fueris, quos canvocaveris, quid concilii caperis, quem nostrum ignorardere arbitrardris? This sentence is the fifth question which Cicero asks of Catiline at the opening of the speech. Quid, ubi, quos, quid, quem. Quid and quid are both neuter, singular, and accusative. They are interrogative pronouns. Ubi is an interrogative adverb. Quos is an interrogative adjective, masculine plural, accusative. We then return to quid, another neuter, singular, accusative. And finally, quem in the masculine, singular, and accusative, also an interrogative adjective. So he says, what on the most recent night, proxima nocte. These are feminine, singular, and ablative of time. So what on the most recent night, and what on the night before that, superiore nocte, another feminine, singular, ablative. What you did, egeris. This is the second singular, perfect subjunctive active of the third conjugation verb, ago, agere, like so. Where you were, ubi fueris, another second singular, perfect subjunctive active, this one from the irregular verb sum, esse. Whom you called together, quos convocaveris, another second singular, perfect subjunctive active, this one from the first conjugation verb, convocare, whom you summoned together. Quid concilii caperis. The object of caperis is quid, which is in the neuter, singular, and accusative. Caperis is from the third conjugation io verb, capio, capere, and it too, like the others, is second singular, perfect, subjunctive, and active. Concilii is in the neuter, singular, and genitive. Remember at the beginning of the previous sentence we had tua concilia, patera tua concilia non sentis. Here we have a reference to the plan. Once again, this neuter singular genitive is called a partitive genitive. Quid concilii, what plan? Awkwardly, what of a plan? What plan you conceived, what plan you undertook, caperis. And then, quem nostrum ignorardere arbitraris. Quem, masculine, singular, and accusative, but not because it's the object of ignorare, but because it is the subject of ignorare. And unlike the previous interrogatives, it is not patterning with a subjunctive. It is in fact the subject of the infinitive ignorare. This is oratio obliqua. We now come then to the main verb, which is arbitraris. Which one of us, quem nostrum, and nostrum is masculine plural genitive, a partitive genitive. Which one of us do you think does not know, ignorare, is unaware or ignorant? And then ignorant of what? Of these clauses, quid proxima, quid superiore, ubi fueris, quos convocaveris, and quid caperis. This is a periodic sentence in which the most important, the central element, is reserved for the very last moment and allows all of the previous items suddenly to fall into place. So which of us do you think does not know the answer to each of these questions? Arbitraris is second singular from the verb arbitror, arbitrari. It's a first conjugation, deponent verb. And now we must answer the question why each one of these verbs is subjunctive. The reason is that we have indirect question. Interrogatio obliqua. You do not know, which of us do you think, I should say, does not know what, where, whom, and what. And thus in indirect question, interrogatio obliqua, we have the subjunctive. The only question left to answer is why the artist has decided to portray Cicero as Paul Newman.